Hello friends and welcome back. In last session we have learned about shadowing in Rust. In this session we are going to learn about control flow in Rust. So there are two types of flows in the control flow in Rust. One is conditional and second is loops. So in conditional there are three statements: if else statement, if let statement and match statement. In loops we have three loops. First one is loop, second one is while loop, and third one is for loop. So in this section we will discuss about conditions using if else and match state. Match is like switch case in Rust, right? And you can also do expression based variable declaration if else in Rust, correct? So let's jump and try one by one. So fn main, let me define age equals to 18. So what if says that if age is greater than equals to 18, then you are eligible for vote, else you are not eligible for vote. So what if means, like other languages, an if expression allow you to branch out the code depending on the conditions, and if condition is met then execute this block. If condition is not met, then execute this block. Let's try it out and run the program. Here you can see you are eligible for vote. Suppose I say age equals to 16 and again run the program. So you will see you are not eligible for vote. So depending on the condition, which block will get executed, by using if you can decide that. So this is single if else statements. What else can be there? There might be multiple if else statement. So let number equals to 10 and if number mod 2 equals to 0, then print ln number is divisible by 2. Else if mod 3 equals to 0, then number is divisible by 3. Else number is not divisible by 2 or 3. So there are multiple statements like other languages. Rust also supports multiple if else statements. So when this condition is met, then this block will get executed. Else if this condition is met, then this will get executed. Otherwise it will execute this line, this block of code. Let's run the code and it should say divisible by 2, right? Let's change it to 9 and then run the program. Number is divisible by 3, not divided by 2. Let's say 7 and run one more time. Number is not divisible by 2 or 3, correct? So this is how you can apply conditions and segregate between which block of the code will get executed on a certain condition and which code will not get executed, correct? What else you can do? Define a variable with if else statement. Let a equals to if that even if number is divisible by 2, then even, else odd. So print number is even or odd. Let's try it out and see what we get. So number is odd, right? So number is divisible by 2. So this is the number which we have declared over here. So if this number is divisible by 2, then we are defining a as even. Otherwise we will define a as odd with the value of odd. Although what you cannot do is let x equals to if number equals to 2, 2, then 2, else number 3, else return 3. This is not allowed. So if number equals to 2, then it will return 2, which is slice, and if this is not 2, then you are going to return a numeric value. This is not allowed, correct? So let's try to compile and see what happens. Okay, so if and else have incompatible types, so that is not allowed, correct? Okay, so we have discussed about if and else. Let's discuss about match, and in next section we will look into the loops, correct? That we have already covered. Okay, we have understood if else, we have understood defining a variable with if else, and today we are also going to cover match. So let's define let new number equals to 3 and match new number 1. If new number is 1, then print 1. If 2, then print 2. If 3, then print 3. If 4, then print 4. If something else, then invalid number. So let's run the program. It is like a switch case in other languages. So remove this, comment this out, because this piece of code will not work, correct? So it is getting printed. So the new number is 3, so 3 is getting printed. If I say equals to this, then let's try to print. So it is saying expected string found integer, right? So what it is saying, when you are defining like this, then this should be strings or slices, correct? So let's define an invalid number which is not covered over here. So let's define new number equals to 5 and let's see what happens. It should print invalid number. So it is printing invalid number because 5 is not covered in this conditional block, correct? So this is a default value. If value will not belong to these numbers, then it will print the default one, correct? So that is all about if else, if let and match. In the next video we will discuss about loops. Thank you very much. As we are learning together, please subscribe to this channel.